Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're here to talk about smart nutrition hacks for busy parents. How to stay healthy on the go, because we know as parents, you're juggling multiple things, multiple responsibilities day in and day out, right? This leaves little time for yourself. It leaves little time to go exercise, little time to prepare those nutritious meals, little time to make that better decision when you go out to eat, because again, you gotta get the kids up in the morning. You gotta get them ready for school. If you got little babies, you gotta do a little extra. With teenagers, you don't have to do as much, but when you have little ones, you gotta do a little extra in the morning. You gotta help them with homework after school. They may have extracurricular activities, basketball, tennis, piano practice, band practice, football, whatever it is. You gotta go to these extracurricular activities. Their practices, go pick them up once they're done, take them to the practice. Then you got these long hours at work. You got to go for your commute to work, your commute back. Even when you work from home, sometimes you gotta work a little overtime, you gotta work a little later at night, that type of thing. So today we're here to talk about how to find time for yourself, because I know it's a struggle. It's a big struggle for a lot of people. It can become overwhelming when you're trying to manage your weight and your nutritional goals. It takes strategy. This is what we're going to talk about today: how to design the perfect strategy to get you to your fitness goals, whatever that may be. All right. Just a few stats. Over 70% of parents report feeling too busy to prioritize their health. Let me know in the comments below. Are you part of that 70%? Do you feel like it's just so busy, you just do not have that time for yourself? 60%. More than 60% of parents admit to relying on fast food at least once a week due to time constraints. Let me know in the comments below. How many times per week do you usually stop for fast food on average? Is it once, twice, 3 times? How often do you stop for fast food? Despite these busy lives, small changes can make a big impact on your overall health and well-being. We're going to talk about how to make these small changes, how to integrate them into your life, create the strategies, create the goals, the pathways to get to that goal, and how to overcome any barriers or obstacles that get in the way of you focusing on your nutrition or your fitness goals. Okay, let's get right into it. So let's talk about meal prep for busy parents. What I want you to do on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, whichever day you choose, I want you to set aside just 1 hour on the weekend to prepare meals for the week. And when I say prepare meals, I don't mean prepare like one meal and you're eating the same thing every day. What I mean by this, for example, let's say you want to do chicken. Let's go ahead and cook up 32 ounces of chicken for the family, right? We're going to lightly season it with just some salt, pepper, cook it on the stove. We're done about 30 to 45 minutes cooking that chicken. We're good to go. So now we're going to store that chicken in the fridge. This way, every day we warm up that chicken, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to get it done. What we're going to do on Monday, we're going to make curry chicken. Tuesday, we're going to do chicken tacos. On Wednesday, we're going to do chicken teriyaki. On Thursday, we're going to have barbecue chicken. This way, you have a different meal, a different dinner, a different lunch each and every day. You're not thinking about it. You're taking out that decision making skill right there. So you don't have to worry about using your decision skills to decide, what am I eating day to day? You already got the menu down. You already pre-prepared the chicken. You're good to go, guys. You're ready to go. You strategized. You plan ahead. When it comes to the vegetables, make it very easy to reheat your vegetables too. What you want to do here, you want to go buy the steamable bags of vegetables. They take 5 minutes in the microwave. You get about 3 to 4 servings in that bag. So if you got a family of 4, everybody's pretty much fed their vegetables. They get their 1 serving of vegetable for dinner. If you want a few more, go ahead and microwave 2 bags. If you got a bigger family, 3 bags, whatever you need. But again, your dinner will be done in 15 to 20 minutes. The other thing you can do for your whole grain, you can do quinoa, you can do brown rice in those boil bags that take about 10 minutes to boil. So while your chicken is being prepared, that rice is being boiled, your vegetables being cooked in the microwave, and you got your dinner for the whole family in 20 minutes or less. Make it convenient, make it simple. Do not complicate it. This is what a lot of people do. They complicate the situation, they get overwhelmed, they get stressed, and they cannot figure out for the life of them, or why can't I keep this goal or this strategy for the long term? It's because you're doing too much. Keep it simple. Make it convenient as possible for yourself. That way you stick to it for the long term. Involve your kids in the meal prep too, to teach them healthy eating habits. That's what you want to do. Be the example. They may not listen to you all the time. Your kids, you might tell them to make their bed, clean up their room. They may not do it, but trust me, they are watching. You lead by the example, telling them this is how we're going to prepare food, right? We're not going out to eat every day. Going out to eat is a treat. So let them know that early on. That way you set that example, and this sticks with them through adulthood. So, because remember, we have to take care of ourselves so we can take care of our family too. All right, let's talk about healthy snacking on the go. What I want you to do is I want you to just keep some snacks, pre-cut fruits, dried fruit. You can do granola. You can do hummus with vegetables. You can do peanut butter with apples, peanut butter with celery. Just keeping these healthy snacks on your person, whether it's in your diaper bag, you got real little ones, or just keep it in your car on the go. Nuts, seeds, things like this can help out when you're feeling a little hungry. You got these little snacks ready to go. You can unpack them. They're kid friendly, so your kids can have some. You got something, and y'all are good to go whenever you're feeling hungry. And you don't want to stop at that fast food restaurant because you know they don't have the best options for you, right? So you're already strategized. You already planned ahead. So when you do get those hunger cues, you're ready to go with your healthier snacks. All right. So prepare these snack packs at the beginning of the week for easy grab and go options. Chop up your fruit, such as your apples, strawberries, put some blueberries in baggies. That way you can just take those Ziploc bags out, take them to go. You can do watermelon, whatever you enjoy, your favorite fruits, whatever you like, pack them. All right. Easy ones that you don't have to pre-prepare is bananas, oranges, stuff like that. You can just peel and go. So try to make it, again, convenient and as simple as possible when you're making these changes. Let me know in the comments below, what are some of your favorite snacks for on the go? All right, let's go for it. All right, now let's talk about smart fast food choices, because we know sometimes we want to get some fast food, right? We got a busy day. We forgot lunch. We also forgot that our kids had some activities at the end of the day. We forgot Wednesday is karate class, and I didn't bring anything to eat for my child. I got to pick them up from school, and we're going straight to karate. They haven't eaten all day. Well, they probably eaten at lunch, but they haven't eaten in the last 3 to 4 hours. So you know they're going to be hungry when you pick them up. And we just didn't plan ahead. We didn't prepare that meal so we can have something for them before karate class. That's okay though. This is what happens. Don't think it's going to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect. What I want you to do, I want you to always have, this goes back to strategy and planning ahead. I want you to have a list of the fast food places you drive by on your way to pick up your kid from school and on the way to karate class. I want you to do this for everything they do. All right. I want you to know what's on your route. When you know what's on your route, you can make better choices. You can choose better options, such as grill items, salads, or wraps, right? So we're making a better choice. We're making a better option, or we're choosing better options when we forget our lunch. When we have a long day and we just stress and we don't feel like cooking, we have these options on our route. We already strategized, we planned ahead, and we know what's the best option now. All right. So this is what I mean by strategizing and thinking ahead of time. You also want to avoid the sugary drinks as much as possible, right? Because again, it's going to increase your calorie intake, also your sugar intake. So let's opt for the water, milk. That way you reduce your calories, but you're still getting what you need as far as nutrients from what you're picking from those salads, those wraps, those grilled items. Stick with those. Teach your children to make healthier choices by setting the example. Remember, it starts with you. When you take care of yourself, you're taking care of your kids' health also. Remember to stay hydrated also. Carry a reusable water bottle wherever you go, and make sure your kids do the same. Carry that thing right there on your desk. Refill it when you need to. The reason I want you to stay hydrated is because a lot of people confuse hunger and dehydration. But when you're hydrated and those hunger cues hit, that lets you know you're actually hungry. But if you're dehydrated, you're thinking, oh, I'm hungry, let me go grab some snacks. And now you're going for the unhealthy snacks and you're overindulging in foods that you don't need to, right? So I want you to infuse that water with fruits or herbs. All right, it's gonna help you out, create some flavor if you need it with your water. You can also do sparkling water with the added flavors to add some variety also, but do what you have to do to keep your water intake up and stay hydrated throughout the day. I want you to prioritize your self-care too. Make self-care a priority by scheduling short breaks for yourself throughout the day. Do you do this already? Let me know in the comments below. Are you scheduling short breaks for yourself throughout your work day? You can do 20 to 30 minutes. What I want you to do, I just want you to separate yourself. I want you to practice mindful eating. I want you to step away from the distractions while you're eating your meal. And I want you really to enjoy it. So no answering emails, no trying to wrap up, certain things while you're trying to eat. I want you to separate it. I want you to really focus on what you're eating. I want you to savor it, because a lot of times we eating real quick and we don't really get a chance to enjoy our food. And sometimes when we eat real fast, we don't really know we're full already. So now we're grabbing something else while we're working. And now you're getting in extra calories, right? And this is not what we want. This is not how we get to our goal. We want to really strategize. We want to step away from that computer, step away from the phone for a little bit, and really focus on our eating for 20 to 25 minutes. Remember, taking care of yourself is essential to taking care of your family. So prioritize your self-care so you can be there to take care of your family. Remember, the better you take care of yourself, the better you can take care of your kids, the more focused you are at work, the more energy you have to conquer the day, the better your mood is too. So we want to make sure we focus on prioritizing our self-care. The other thing I want you to do is set achievable goals. Set small, realistic goals for both your nutrition and fitness, all right? What I want you to do is just track your progress for about 2 to 3 weeks using some fitness apps or a journal to stay motivated. Because all you're doing during this process is you're trying to figure out, okay, how many calories am I taking in daily? How much sugar am I getting in? This is added sugar. Am I getting 60 grams? If I'm getting 60 grams, that is way too much. I need to get that down to 25, right? Am I taking in too much sodium? I'm trying to get my blood pressure down. If I'm taking in 4,000 milligrams of sodium per day, that's too high. How can I get that down to 1,800 to 2,300 milligrams a day? Or less? You know what? I need to get my cholesterol down, but I'm not getting enough fiber. I'm only getting 10 grams of fiber. How can I get to 30 grams of fiber per day? And what I want you to do, I want you to pick one goal to focus on for the month. So if you're trying to get your sugar intake down, your added sugar intake down, you can say, okay, this month, I'm gonna focus on that. Let me look at what I tracked for the last 2 to 3 weeks. Let me see what I can tweak to get that added sugar down from 60 grams to 25 grams or less per day. I'm gonna focus on this goal for the next month. Once I get that one down, then I'll go to the next one. Now I need to get my fiber intake up, because again, I want to get my cholesterol down to some good healthy levels. I need to get my LDL cholesterol down, my total cholesterol down. And what do I need to do that? I need to get my fiber intake up to that 30 grams. I'm only getting 10. So this month, I'm gonna focus on getting my fiber intake up. And also, when you're making these goals, I want you to celebrate every achievement, right? No matter how small they seem, okay? For example, let's say your goal is, I want to reduce my fast food intake from 16 days per month down to 4 days per month. Let's say that first month, you get it down to 12. That's 4 days that you reduced your fast food intake for that month. Celebrate it. It wasn't the 4, and that's okay, because it's a work in progress. It's not about perfection. We're not trying to be perfect here. It's all about progress, okay? So that's why I want you to set these small achievable goals, because it's going to be some trial and error, right? So you might say, I want to get from 16 down to 4 times per month on eating out with fast food. That next month, it may get down to 10 times. Then it may go back to 12 the following month. And what you do in these processes, again, is trial and error. You figure out, okay, what happened? This is why I want you to kind of journal, because then you can say, okay, what happened this day or this month that made me eat out a little bit more on these particular days? You can say, oh, it's very stressful, or, I forgot to pack lunch that day. And you can go back and look at these situations and say, okay, what's the solution? So next month I can do better, right? And that's what you do. It's a trial and error. You try it out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And that's okay. Give yourself grace and understand that nothing is going to be perfect, which brings you to this next slide. Be flexible. Accept that not every day will go as planned and be flexible with your approach. You may have a day where you say, I forgot lunch. I forgot to pack something for the kids. I don't feel like cooking today. I didn't think about what we're going to eat today. That's okay. Today we're going to have Little Caesars for $5, right? You got 365 days in a year. If out of 365, 70 days just don't go the way you want it to, that's okay. That's about 2 months. You still got 10 months to really stay on track with your goals. So that's why I always say, give yourself grace. Understand it's not going to be perfect all the time. So you might have to get that Little Caesars pizza for $5 a day because you got 6 kids you got to feed, or 4 kids, or a family of 5. And you say, okay, I can have 1 or 2 slices. I'm good. The kids can have 1 or 2 slices. Boom. We're good. Everybody got 1 or 2 slices. We got the portions under control. Nobody overate. Nobody overindulge. But we enjoy pizza. We got something to eat for the day. And what you can do to make everybody satisfied too, make you feel content, make you feel satiated and full. Along with that pizza, what I want you to do is go ahead and take your microwavable vegetables, put those in the microwave those, and have those as your side. Again, that way everybody feels more fulfilled after their meal. Because we just eat pizza alone, then you might still be hungry. You might go to the snacking, right? And to avoid the unhealthy snacking, let's try to add those vegetables to our pizza meal. I want you to stay positive and keep the long-term goals in mind. This is what's going to keep you going during those times when motivation wanes, when you just don't feel like it, when you're like, what am I doing this for? Remember your why. It's because you want to get your blood pressure down. It's because you want your energy levels up. You want to feel better. You want to feel more energized throughout the day. You want to sleep better, right? You want your health to be where it needs to be. You want to reduce your chance for heart disease. Your doctor said you're pre-diabetic. You want to make sure you don't become a type 2 diabetic, right? You want to make sure you don't have to rely on medications for the rest of your life. So everybody has a different goal on why they do this. So understand your why anytime you're thinking, I want to quit. Right? Because those times are going to come up. Those negative thoughts are going to come in your mind. Like, why am I doing this? Right? So in conclusion, just by making small, manageable changes as a busy parent, you can be successful in managing your weight and your nutrition. Remember, every step you take towards a healthier lifestyle benefits you and your family. It's just like when you go on an airplane, right? And they tell you, hey, when that oxygen mask falls, put yours on first. Put your oxygen mask on first. And then put your kids' oxygen mask on next. Because when you're already feeling good, you're feeling safe, you're no longer too panicky, and you can actually focus on putting your kids' mask on. It's the same thing when it comes to your health. When your health is in check, when you feel good, you're energized, that transfers over to the family. So remember, prioritize your self-care so you can take care of your family and also have the energy to get through each and every day. All right, but what I want y'all to do now, I want y'all to go to my website, askthehealthcoach.com. Go ahead and download the free 5-day meal plan and grocery list. This right here is going to give you a meal plan you can follow. I always tell people with this, follow about 50 to 60% of the time. Like I said before, things, you can plan out everything. It's not going to be perfect. So don't try to follow this nutrition plan to the T, because sometimes you might have to go out to eat, things like that. This is just more like a template. This is more like a guide to kind of keep you on track for at least 50 to 60% of the time. Okay, scan that QR code below to download that. Also, follow me on Instagram. Scan that QR code right there in the center. Go to Ask the Health Coach on Instagram. Follow me there, and also get some tips on nutrition and fitness. Also, if you want some one-on-one health coaching, you can meet with me virtually wherever you are, whether you're at home, at work, on vacation, wherever you are. We can meet one-on-one via virtual health coaching. So this is a great option for anybody that's seeking accountability. If you need somebody there to kind of help you strategize, help you get to that goal and create that plan to get there, you just need some guidance. These are 3-month sessions. We can meet weekly, bi-weekly, or we can meet once a month, whatever fits you, whatever your needs are. I'm here to help you out. So sign up for one-on-one health coaching at askthehealthcoach.com. Thank y'all for joining me today. I will see y'all next time. Peace. If this video helped you in any way in getting closer to your health and fitness goals, please hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you get more videos just like this in the future. Smash that like button so other people can see this too. Along with that, I want you to share this with somebody else you know that needs to hear this today. Somebody you know this will resonate with. Last but not least, in the comment section below, let me know what other topics you would like for me to cover in the future. But again, subscribe and keep checking in. Let's go.